Virginia Opioid Abatement Authority Grants Committee, and I'm going to go ahead and call this meeting to order. Following members of our committee are in attendance: Delegate Sewell, Mr. Spencer, Ms. Barber, Mr. Tillum, and myself. So we have a quorum. I'd also like to welcome everybody else who has joined us. So moving on to agenda item number 2, I would like to consider a motion to approve the minutes from our January 20th meeting of the Grants Committee. These were posted on the website for your review. Do I hear a motion?
Move to approve the minutes.
Thanks, Mr. Spencer. Do I have a second?
Second.
Is that Delegate Sewell?
Yes.
Great, thank you. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Nay? No? Okay, great. Our minutes are approved. Moving on to agenda item number 3 is the star of the show, an update from our Director of Operations, Charlie Linicum.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just to start with, as usual, with a quick brief update on grant operations. Right now, we're still in the process of tracking acceptance of awards and contingency documents from cities and counties, on the last bits of finalizing reviews of the FY25 annual reports, and providing a lot of support for the upcoming application deadlines. For state agencies, tracking completed MOUs that have been returned from the agencies and working on fund and appropriation transfers, finalizing reviews of the annual reports for their cycle as well. And we're updating the RFP for the 26-27 proposal cycle that will scheduled to open next month. No planned changes to the RFP from the previous year, just updating language and dates and that type of information. Still sitting well at 70 gold standard localities, 52.6% as of February 18th. A quick look at where the calendar is for cities and counties. The top pinky purple square is today with this grants committee meeting, and then you can see we have one more technical support webinar for cities and counties, and then we go into our application and reported direct distribution report due dates of a webinar. And then the next grants committee meeting is scheduled for June 11th. That will be all virtual for us to present just information only to present all of the things that will be considered at the in-person meeting on the June 15th. That'll be 9:30 a.m. at the Hotel Roanoke. And there'll be a board meeting to follow that before the beginning of the foundation conference. And this is our kind of still finalizing a few things here, but this is our draft for the state agency cycle, planning to open on the 20th of March. We will do some webinars for updates to the system, terms and conditions that were adopted by the board in November, and our general support webinar. Proposals slated to close on the 8th of June. Then we'll have recommendations out by the 7th of August, and that grants committee meeting where they will be heard is August 15th. So on to the actual stars of the show, which is these 2 amendments for current performance period, the 25-26 performance period for state agency awards. So the first is to Virginia Commonwealth University for their Virginia Opioid Abatement Toolkit project. The amendment amount that is recommended for approval is $100,000 coming from OAA's unrestricted funds. This amendment is to expand the project scope to include the newly developed Substance Use Disorder Analytics, or SUDA, platform to help enhance their VCU support of cities, counties, and state agencies. VCU will be providing formal consultation on the SUDA advisory group, as well as data validation, community support, encouraging communities to use and interpret the system, and consultation to the stakeholders on the use of data. The other is for the Virginia Foundation of Health and Youth. This is for their Expanding Access to the Dangers of Fentanyl Lesson project. For the amendment amount that's recommended for approval is $60,000 from also from the unrestricted funds. This amendment is just to add one-time additional funds to expand the numbers of the Dangers of Fentanyl lesson activation grants by 15 from 35 to 50. This increases the number of middle and high school students across Virginia who will receive the lesson from 7,000 to 10,000, as well as the number of trained instructors from 70 to 100. Project's end date is not impacted by this amendment, and Virginia Foundation for Healthy Youth is absorbing the administrative costs, so the full amount will go out to the awarded schools. Additional context is they had after last year we gave them funds to adapt their program for middle schoolers, and they had so many good proposals come in. They gave out the amount they had for 35 and said we had some more, so they asked if they could have some additional funds. So good stuff, and they're constantly tracking and improving that process as it goes. And just another reminder on the next scheduled grants committee meetings. And Madam Chair, that concludes my report.
Thank you very much. So we will move on to agenda item 4, which is our new business. So the first item under new business is for our committee to consider awards that were just presented in attachment A. These were the amendments to the current state agency awards that were recommended by staff and described by Mr. Linicum for the 25-26 performance period. I'll now hear a motion to approve those block of awards consistent with the staff recommendations.
So moved.
Thank you. I think we had a first and a second there. Thank you. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed, nay? All right, sounds like we have unanimous approval. And is this not the quickest meeting we have? Is there any discussion anybody needs to have before I'll entertain a motion to adjourn?
Just thank you, and I've enjoyed working with all of you.
Well, we've loved having you. You're going to be very much missed.
Yes, you are.
We'll see you when we come to Roanoke, though. You'll come over and
Yes.
see us, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Awesome. Well, good. Well, everybody have a great week. We'll see you soon.
Madam Chair.
Thank
Yeah.
you, everybody.
Madam Chair, could we have a motion to adjourn?
A motion to adjourn. I move that we adjourn.
Second.
Thank
I'll
you.
Was
second
it given? All in favor, say aye. Aye. No, any
Happy-
nays? Okay.
Happy Monday.
Appreciate it.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.